Aren't you a little perfect little bunny? Aren't you designed really nicely? Got a little swift vest on? Got your little green eyes? Oh, you're just perfect. As soon as I get the programming worked out, you're going to be one of a kind. Then mass produced, but you will be one of a kind. Don't worry, I know you can't speak to me right now, and people call me a little crazy, but I just like to think I'm passionate about what I do. Oh, you're so perfect. And with your endoskeleton weighing half of the others, oh, you're going to be able to do so many more movements. I gotta make sure you're perfect for the expo.
Excuse me. I just, let myself in.
And you didn't die?
Why would I have died?
Security measures?
That kill people?
People I don't want in here.
Like what?
Well, the animatronics, they really take care of anyone who comes in who's not wanted.
Well, I guess they realize an Afton when he walks in.
Not really.
Oh, well. How's it coming along?
I'm pretty good. I wish I had a little more help. But their insides, their outfits, it's all immaculate. Just like I planned it to be. Right down to the T.
Oh, I see. But what separates it from our regular designs?
Well, the programming especially is a feat among itself. To be able to take such old programming and rework it for new models, it's kind of extraordinary. And as soon as Spring Bonnie hangs out with this one just a little bit, it'll be able to absorb its personality into its own. So it's going to be able to adapt 12 times faster than our normal models.
Right. But, Elliot, not to hit a dead horse, but this expo is a big deal for the Afton robotics industry. We sort of win each year.
Well, I produce all the things that, help us improve the animatronics to win those awards. And I'm sure with the improvements I made to its endoskeleton and the lightweight of it, it's going to be a great presenter.
Well, don't you think we should think outside of the box?
I'm doing all the thinking here, Michael.
I understand that, and I have been trying my best with the programming, but...
Listen, Michael, if you're not smart enough, it's alright. I dedicated my whole life to this. Everything I do with these animatronics is going to be good enough for this expo, I promise.
I do believe you, Elliot, but we have competition. I was going to talk to you about that.
We have no competition. We're after robotics. No one has to pull or the money we do to develop our machines the way we have.
Well, maybe that was once true, but this whole Wally's Entertainment or what have you are sort of throwing wrenches in this plan. They're planning to present at this year's expo,
Well, I've never seen them at an expo before, but it should still go fine. It's not like they're, have a strangle on the industry like we do.
Well, that is true. They do have something we don't.
What's that?
John.
I will be fine.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, John always looked over the expos himself, because PR, and he did a lot of the programming with me. Maybe it could be, because he is a great engineer, but I still don't think he would hold a candle to things I could create. I'm sure whatever he tries to make an advancement of, we could do as well.
But not if he wins. We'll be embarrassed, and I will not have us outshined by some 2-bit operation.
Michael, if he does do something better than what I can create, then that's impressive. They deserve to win.
Not in my eyes. We've had a really tough year, and a lot of people are going to have eyes on us here. And if we do not perform at our best, we're going to look like fools. our stock may drop even more. We have to do something new, something inventive, something unheard of, if you will.
I'm all ears. I mean, to the battery, to its endoskeleton, this thing is perfect. There's not anything I would change to it.
Well, it does look like a spring Bonnie model, but what separates it? What makes it different from our other battery-powered animatronics?
Well, it holds a longer charge because of the advancements in batteries.
Oh, that's so lovely. It can stay on stage just a few minutes longer. We need something bigger.
Again, you're saying words without anything underneath them. Do you have something for me to try to do?
I was going through some of my father's old work and came across an old blueprint.
Okay, nothing for nothing, but it's been a long time since Mr. Afton's actually made anything. He usually delegated that to me, and I've been doing it for years now.
Well, this was back after he opened the first location. He had an idea. See, he was messing with a car and realized the alternator that powers the battery, if we had more of them in their gear systems, we could charge them forever, negating the need to, well, have batteries in them at all. It could be a real advancement for us. He may have not had the technology back then to pull it off, but if we hooked it up to its gears, and while it was turning and moving on, it would power itself infinitely.
But with nowhere to store the power, it would...
No, I don't think you're listening to me. I want that to be my pitch at the expo. No more batteries, no more chargers, no more anything. We have the self-learning AI and it's already impressive. Why kick that dead horse more and more the years go by? The only way to outshine Wally's this year is to make something that isn't created yet. I want to put them in personally.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think you're overlooking many problems with these animatronics. Let me show you. Mr. Afton had this idea long ago with his older models. This is one of his older Chica models. And I know the designs you're talking about. Me and John had many conversations about adding them to the animatronics. But the problem is, Michael, that there's nowhere for the power to be stored. And the animatronics running 24/7, eventually it gets too much for them. It'll burn out their circuits.
Well, that's not something we have to worry about until it happens. See, I'm not looking to correct it. I'm looking to put it in.
It's a dumb idea.
It's an idea that will win the expo. Listen, don't worry about it. Maybe you're right, Elliot. I believe that you have done enough. After the animatronics are done, you may ship them off to where they need to be.
But they're still...
No, don't worry about it, Elliot. You've done quite enough.
Michael, I'm telling you, what I've done is enough.
Do you not believe me?
I believe to alter the inside mechanism in these animatronics would prove faulty. This Chica has one. And without a charging port or the battery system, the battery overcharges. And when the battery overcharges, it explodes.
Well, you don't need it to work forever. Just to impress them.
Giving a half-baked idea is not revolutionizing an industry. It's halting it. Having people believe in something and it not working is idiotic and irresponsible. If you do this, I'm gonna go tell Mr. Afton.
He has no power here, and we're friends, we're brothers.
I don't care what you think you are to me. These animatronics are my life, and I will not have you sully them. But if you want to go make a fool of yourself, you go do it.
Elliot, I know John's doing something with a unit he picked up recently. He's doing something amazing with it that I cannot copy.
So what? You kick the guy down, you treat him like dirt, you treat me like dirt, and then you finally start being a decent human being, and then you're worried about this? You gotta learn when enough's enough. I will not do it, and I will not be a part of it, and I will not have my name on something that is insignificant.
It's a good idea, one that will win. I only care about the image. Afterwards, you can critique it all you like.
It's not going to work. I've had the smartest people put in one room try to figure out that issue. It is unsolvable. Unless we put some sort of source in it that can contain the power, it will always end in the same result. It always has, it always will. I'm done with it. Take it, get out of my house. If that is what you want to do, Michael.
I'm just trying to help. These things, if it doesn't go well, Lefty is going to suffer, Jeremy will suffer, we will suffer. You have to understand, I'm not doing this out of malice. We have to win no matter what.
What, at the cost of our machines looking like they're going to default? Where would you put it? How would it work?
I'll talk to Dad about it. How about that? Would that ease your mind?
For you to do anything would ease my mind. The programming will be done for this model once I have Spring Bonnie over here to talk with it. Once it's done, I'm shipping it out. But my name won't be on it if you mess with it. Now get the hell out of my house.
I'm sorry you feel this way, Elliot. It'll work. Trust me.
It won't. You're an idiot.
So harsh. I miss my other brother.
Did you hear that, asshole? Want to mess with my technology, my machine? What do you guys think? You think I'm crazy? No, sir, you couldn't be crazy. You made us, and we were unworking, unwanted machines. That's right, boss. If it wasn't for you, we'd been destroyed years ago. I just think it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, Spring Bonnie. If he messes with you, it wasn't because of me, alright? I'll get you fixed, alright? And I'll work super hard to make sure you'll work. You're going to be the best. For Lefty. For all of us. I promise. You know, mate, he doesn't really speak right now, so it's... I know! Shut up! Doing it for me.